Sueur.
Kamaru, I want to start with you if I could. You know, Jorge's been a big part of the story around your career for the last 8 or 9 months or so. His name gets mentioned a lot with you a lot. So I'm curious in that time, has this fight become personal to you at all?
No, never. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm glad to actually have the fans back to feel this energy from everybody. So first and foremost, thanks Dana for making this happen. But no, it's not personal at all. You know, if he's making it personal, that's on him. You know, for me, it's not personal. It's all about business, and he's that next guy that I've picked. So yeah.
You could only pick up, you know, one win at a time, one title defense at a time. But now every time you fight, we're talking about George St. Pierre records, Anderson Silva records, John Jones records, those sort of things. So I'm curious, you're creating your legacy. Is there one mark or number or record, whether it be title defenses, win streak? I mean, is there something that you have in mind for yourself as this is where I want to put myself?
No, I think I just want to finish my career. I just want to take one fight at a time. And then by the time I'm said and done, then everybody can talk about who's been the best. I mean, this guy next to me on the other side is, you know, he's a good fighter. He is a good fighter, not taken very, very seriously.
Thanks, champ. Or if I could for you, clearly the first time it was a tough assignment, right? A week's notice, around the world, weight cut, all that. But you did get to spend 25 minutes. What did you learn about him in that fight that you can use this time around?
Amen to that. There's a lot of things going into the fight that I thought, you know, I do my math on everybody, and you have like these theories and blueprints, and going in there and being in there at 25 minutes, it makes me know that my math is a lot much sharper. You know, one thing is thinking it in your head, and one thing is feeling the strength level, the endurance, his rhythm, how he moves, how he's thinking, how he reacts to certain situations. So I take that same blueprint, bring it into the next fight, and execute my math.
And Jorge, I was going to ask you, obviously the variable everybody says this time is you got a full training camp, but I'm curious, and you kind of touched on it there, I think, but what does that mean? Is it more than just, hey, he's going to have more cardio, or is it, hey, the approach is going to be entirely different?
Not having to cut 20 pounds in 6 days means a lot to me. You know? Last time, yes, sir, I will be doing that, bringing that title right back to Miami. All the energy I wasted in cutting weight is going to be spent in putting a finish on him.
And Jorge, last thing I had for you, and I just want to ask it, it's kind of evident here. I mean, I know all fighters say, hey, once we get in the cage, it's just the octagon or the cage, but fans back in the building, Florida, you seem to thrive under the brightest lights. I mean, is the crowd going to bring you to a different kind of energy on fight night?
I mean, you can hear it yourself, you see it yourself. These guys want violence, and let me tell you, they don't cheer for me because I'm so good looking or the food that I eat or nothing. That's not why they cheer for me. They cheer for me because I give everybody their hard-earned money. I come in here to perform and bring the violence that they crave. And that's the only reason why I got all these fans behind me.
But the fans can't fight for you.
I'm going to whoop your ass all by myself. I don't need nobody.
What?
I don't need nobody. I'll whoop your ass all by myself.
You said that last time. What happened?
Yeah. You know what happened? You rubbed feet with me. I thought you
What
wanted
happened?
to fight.
You said that last time.
You rubbed your feet on mine pretty well. You're pretty good at rubbing my feet, bro.
Really?
Yep.
Face didn't say that.
Let's go. I didn't get the broken nose. You did.
I came in the fight with the broken nose.
Okay, cool. Got it. I want to see what the next list is.
All right. Let's just be honest here. Let's be honest. You got 14 losses in your career, 7 in the UFC. You're 3-3 in your last 6. You are sitting there today because I chose you. So I'm coming around the track and you were the first guy I'm about to lap. Period.
Don't lose to this guy. Hey, you just said it, man. Don't lose to this guy.
The first guy I'm about to lap.
Don't lose to this guy. You know, don't lose to this guy. And when you figure it out that we stopped on that rubbing foot technique, you're gonna be in for a long one, man. I'm gonna bust your face up, break more bones than last time.
Word.
Remember this face.
Word.
Word, my brother.
Kamaru, right in the post-fight press conference after you fought Jorge the first time, you already said you wanted to run it back.
And you said that the reason because of that is you didn't get that finish. You wanted to prove that you could beat him. If you don't finish him this Saturday, will you be satisfied?
Well, it's not about getting the finish. It's the fact that I didn't feel like I satisfied my my athletic career. You know, I come in each and every fight, and I come in because I train very, very hard. I didn't feel like I broke his will. And on Saturday night, once I break his will, absolutely, I'll be satisfied.
Never will.
A question for Masvidal. Jorge, I see the BMF belt is on the table. I was wondering, is that on the line in this fight?
You got to be a BMF to compete for that one, and this dude ain't it. So,
Usman, any thoughts?
On what?
The fact that he's saying the BMF belt is not on the line?
The what?
He says that the belt is not on the line this fight.
What belt? there's 3 belts here, 3 shiny belts here. This is what's important.
I want yours. You're right, man, and I want your belt.
And one last one for you, Dana. I know you had said this week that Colby Covington is probably next for the winner of this main event. But if Jorge wins this fight, do you feel like Kamaru probably deserves an immediate rematch given what he's done as champion?
People always ask that leading into a fight. What if the long-reigning champ wins? I don't know. We got to see how the fight plays out. You know, a lot of things factor into whether another fight gets made. Injuries and personal things. And I don't know. We'll see how Saturday plays out.
What about you, Jorge? I know you said you don't want to end 1-1 with this guy. So do you want to fight Usman again if you win here, or is Colby next?
Definitely, he gave me a chance, whether we see eye to eye on things or not. He gave me another chance to compete, so I'll definitely give him the chance to compete again.
Game Brad Masvidal, you get your hand raised Saturday evening.
When?
Which belt goes on your waist first, the welterweight championship belt or the BMF belt?
Simultaneously, both on each arm.
Champ Kamaru Usman, what would you say is the most underrated component of your dominant reign as welterweight champion?
I would say, as far as Masvidal is concerned, he seems to think it's my striking. So I would say my striking.